Let's see. You guys see me now? Oh, man. I didn't hit the button. We're going to go back. We're going to play this game here with you there. So it should show up in the replay if you're just now catching us here with what happened. But let me go over Tesla real quick, and the rest of it should show up in the replay as far as what happened. But look, I was just covering Tesla versus Ford and General Motors there. So here's Tesla's market cap versus Ford and General Motors. Hopefully you guys saw that. And if you missed I didn't hit live, but it should show up on the replay if you want to go through and see the rest there. Tesla officially worth more than General Motors and Ford. And then what I did, just while you guys were like not paying attention, I went through and I did Costco. Tesla worth more than Costco. Tesla worth more than IBM. Tesla worth more than Citigroup. Tesla worth more than Salesforce. Tesla worth more than McDonald's. Tesla worth more than Netflix. Do you agree with this, by the way? Tesla worth more than Nike. Tesla worth more than Starbucks. Worth more than American Express. Just had some fun plotting a bunch of different stocks on there that Tesla was technically worth more than. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. That's impressive. All right, I'm not going to go through everything else again, but we'll dive through some of the other stuff while I got you here. We went through the sectors today. Semiconductors, financials, really strong on the day. Industrials had a great day today. A lot of companies that reported earnings were industrial related. Communication services, nobody cared that Google was weak on the day, just recovering or recapping some of what I've been talking about. Transport's higher on the day, but all based on the airlines there. Home builders pulled back a little bit today because of weakness in some of those home builders. You had 60% of the S&P 500 officially above the 50-day moving average. That's a 10-point jump all in one day. It's officially a 15-point jump in the last 2 days. That's impressive. Right? Got stocks recovering there. 64 stocks in the S&P 500 hit new 52-week highs. That represents 8 different sectors, so a good little run there. Intercontinental Exchange, although it did reverse. Let's see. Intercontinental Exchange pulled back, there you go, pretty aggressively throughout the day. But initially it started the day hitting new highs. It was on a 52-week high list, pulled back about 7.4% on the day. They want to buy eBay. So if you look at eBay, that stock was higher on the day, added about 9%. They want to buy eBay for, I think it was a $30 billion valuation. So that was one of the stocks that made new highs. Financials and utilities made up the most amount of sectors in the list there. So there were 13 financials, 12 utilities, tech. 13 financials, 12 tech stocks in the mix there. A couple stocks that stick out there, maybe Zimmer. ZBH is a ticker symbol, a little bit of a breakout today. Well, actually a breakout today. 5.5% gain on the day. And then Microsoft hitting new highs again, getting a little extended there. Well, it's starting to look like Tesla, 12 days ago. So that's that one. You had 3 new 52-week lows on the list. ExxonMobil sold off again. Got another downgrade today, down about another 1.25% on the day. H&R Block did hit new 52-week lows, but pulled back off those lows. Maybe a little bit of buying there. I don't know. And Simon Property Group hit new lows, but retraced pretty strong on the day, up 3.5%. And then the Viacom from the other day, I know some of you guys have this, tiny recovery there. It's trying. It's trying to do what it can there. But that's basically that one. If we take a look at some of the stocks after hours here, Macy's. Macy's after hours going to be down. Actually, it's only down about 0.5%. So Macy's going to close 125 stores. They think it's going to take them about $500 million to restructure this company. Ford after hours here down about 10%, 9% at the moment, trading around $835. That's all the way down here, by the way. Not good. They missed on earnings and they're guiding lower going forward. Obviously, some bad news out of China as well. And Snapchat, or Snap Inc., you have to call it, was up 4% on the day. If we look at Snap after hours, it was down about 11%. That's 1689. It's going to put you here at the 50-day moving average. Snapchat lower on earnings as well. Disney, by the way, up a couple ticks, just up a little bit after hours, so looking pretty good there. Tomorrow, you've got earnings from Boston Scientific, Coty. They make C-O-T-Y. They make, makeup and stuff. General Motors, Humana, Merck, and Spotify. That'll be all in the morning. After hours, you got Cognizant, Fox, MetLife, O'Reilly Automotive, and Qualcomm. Oh, Yum China as well. They'll be reporting after hours there. I'm sorry I didn't hit the button. I wish it was automatic and it would just kind of work there. But that is it. We've covered everything there today. It should show up on the replay if it didn't show up live. I'll take your questions if you happen to have any, see what I can do there for you. Ford not looking good after hours. Yeah, not a whole lot of good to say there in terms of their earnings overall. Yeah, I would agree. Ford now down 9% even. Yep. You guys in your pot stocks there. Roar Cannabis up 7% on the day. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, not a good time to miss earnings if you're Ford, right? With Tesla stealing all the show there. That's not a good time to miss earnings if you have to. Will real estate in expensive markets in the U.S. drop this year? China economy. I know some people are hoping for that. Right now, what they're selling us is that there's low inventory, higher prices. You better just go out there and buy the property. I don't see that in my area, and I've been asking customers about that, and they're not seeing that in their areas. I guess, that's not official data, but at this point, there's just no reason to assume lower house prices. They're just killing it. They are just killing it nationwide now. Now that's, I'm using nationwide numbers. Uber a little bit higher on the day. Remember, they got an upgrade yesterday, which helped out, but another 2.5% gain on the day for Uber following the upgrade yesterday, which is good news. I know a lot of you are looking for that. Oh, that's a good one. Do you have any charts that compare like Yahoo or any tech stocks in 2000 to Tesla like today? Look, at the end of the day, I was saying this earlier, if you own Tesla, at any price, we know you have a profit, right? Good job. You have a profit. If you have a sizable profit, what are you waiting for to take the profit? Do you think it's going to 2,000, 10,000? Don't fall into the Bitcoin trap, right? So I had a lot of customers asking questions today that telling me that they own the stock. And I'm like, what's the plan, right? If I gave you my money and you bought Tesla, first of all, pat on the back, I'd be happy for you. But I'd be standing there going, what's the plan? Are you going to sell some of it? Are you going to lock in some of the profit? Are you going to wait for it to drop a little bit, then sell? What are you going to do? And a lot of people don't have a plan on that one. That's what creates an emotional retail investor. Don't be an emotional retail investor. Yep. Oh, man, Bernie did win. Okay. I know it was predicted that way, but I didn't see. I know the results came out here like right when we started. So let's see. Yeah, and old Pete Buttigieg did good too. Impressive. I think even he probably didn't expect that one there. Yep. Well, was there a question? I'm sorry. Looks like Bernie won. Could this impact the markets tomorrow? At the moment, it's not. Yeah, it has no impact, at least after hours. We'll see. I think the markets seem to have priced that in. I was reading a few things today where analysts already expected him to win Iowa, at least the majority of Iowa. I think the market's okay with that. I don't think the market sees Bernie Sanders as someone who can win the nomination. So winning Iowa really doesn't seem to hurt much there. Not my opinion. I'm just looking at the market. I don't care who wins. I don't care who you vote for. All I care about is how the market will respond to a candidate. That's it. You put the other ones in there. Elizabeth Warren, that's fine. How do the markets want to respond to that? They don't like Elizabeth Warren. That doesn't mean you can't like Elizabeth Warren. You do what you got to do. This is America. But for me, I like to watch the markets as it pertains to politics rather than be just another politics guy, because that's not my field. Okay. Miner says, not selling Tesla until you get to 4,000. What happens if it pulls back $300? Just for fun. Let's just play a scenario here, since I messed everything up today. Let's just say, Miner, help me out. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Let's just say, hypothetically, it pulls back $300. You going to hold? Help me out. Which is a real possibility. And it would still be an incredibly strong stock if it pulled back $300. That's the question I would say there. If you look at a stock like this, I want you to always think of it as a rubber band. The rubber band is between the 20-day moving average and the current price. Anytime the stock gets too far from that 20-period moving average, it's a rubber band, and you're just stretching it further and further and further. You can only stretch a rubber band so far. What do you think? Oh, you're all in. Okay, die hard. All right, so if it pulls back $300, you see that as a discount. Miner's got a plan, right? That's all I ask. I don't have an opinion. If it pulls back $300 and somebody thinks that's a buy, that's what makes a market. But at the end of the day, Miner's got a plan. That's the important thing. If you own Tesla right now and you're wondering, what am I going to do? I don't know. Take a moment, turn off the screen, go think about it for a moment, because it's really, really important to have that plan. How do you sell a stock for profit taking? Well, I think you're asking, like, how do you decide when to take a profit? You decide before you enter the stock, right? Because anybody that doesn't have a profit target in mind has no idea how they're trading, right? Because if you take $1,000 and you bet it on Tesla and you end up with a sizable profit, what's your return? You want to measure those returns against all your other returns. So if you don't know what profit you're looking for initially, you don't have a plan. And unfortunately, it's going to kick you in the butt. Maybe not now, maybe not in this market, but it will kick you in the butt, I promise. So anytime you buy a stock, you always want to say, all right, I'm willing to let it wiggle X percent, but I'm hoping to make X percent. My prediction is that it will go up, whatever it will, or whatever analysis you do, you believe in something happening. Perfect. Now, when that happens, you take the profit. You don't stare at it and go, let's shoot for a little bit more. Follow the plan. Follow the plan. I did a great class for that with customers. How do you develop a trading plan, an investing plan, whatever it is? How do you develop it? What should be in it? We went through all of that because that's super, super important. Markets turned bearish on Friday. You mentioned if we go back to the highs. I still the same way, right? If we go back to highs, you can't find any other point in time where that happened. If we were to break highs on like the S&P retracing there, I still kind of think you found a top in the short term. Doesn't mean it can't be sloppy and messy, and some days seem like the world is okay and some days seem like the world's going to end. But that was an aggressive amount of selling, and it was the way it happened, by the way. It wasn't panic. Remember, Friday was very clean and consistent selling. What that shows you is that's round one of someone or some group of people who have decided the market is overvalued and they're peeling off their positions. If you see a down day like that any day, doesn't have to be a large down day, that's how you know that that's what's happening. Those people are not wrong. They like to peel off positions. So if we go back up there and they get another shot to peel off even more positions, you're going to feel that pressure. But that's the beauty of the markets. We get to see every day kind of what happens. Nice. Betting has got some short there on Tesla. Yeah, it's a tough one. I guess I can say it because I'm not going to say specifically. I tried to take a shot on shorting Tesla today. Did not get filled, so I do not have it. I'll be honest with you. I'm still watching. Can't like be super descriptive, but we'll see. I mean, it's in the meantime, incredible run there. And I think it's trading higher after hours still. A little bit, about $900, give or take. Cool. I love it. All right, I'll wrap it up there. Sorry, I hit the button. I wish it was automatic. I messed it up. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. We're going to do this all over again. And then Thursday is our class for customers. We're going to do our portfolio review, how everything's going, the updates, and maybe a few geeky things in there just because I like to. And we'll be back for that. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with this today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy.
Hey, wait! Before you go watch one of our other great videos, have you had a chance to see our new Fin Tips videos? They focus on one topic at a time, covering investing, personal finance, and anything that can quickly help you with your dough. Best of all, we'll keep it real short, because we know time is money.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.